Hey everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan. I'm on a little bit early today, probably because I've just got so much I'm trying to get done.
It's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator.
Oh, what happened here? Oh, I love when this happens. Hold on, you guys. It's a good thing I came on early, right?
From Farmington Hills, Michigan. I'm on a little bit early.
Oh, it did it again. You know what it is? I don't use this tablet for anything but watching to see what you guys have to say. So, I'm not even sure if I'm caught up now on this thing. I don't know. So anyway, here I am. Hello, hello. Thank you for popping on. I see somebody's watching. So, today's Tiny Tip Tuesday is going to be on what we did at the Stampin' Up! Event, the World Card Making Day event. Sorry, I forgot to grab my jewelry. Some of it anyway. There we go. Now I can be a married woman. My husband might appreciate that. Okay, so as you guys know, we did 3 cards. This one, I really liked it a lot. I'm trying to see how far behind I am on this thing. Wow. I think I'm going to have to redo this. Hold on, you guys. Something is not right here. Let me refresh this. So glad I popped on early. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, okay, now it looks good. Now it looks all right. Oh, and now it did its dumb thing. Okay, so now it's going to be a little harder for me to see your comments because it decided to turn portrait style. Okay, so I did really like this card. It was probably one of my favorites, but I do have to say that I wasn't real sure about the blueberry card base. It was like it was too dark for me. So I did my own version here. This is the designer series paper called something Earthen. Let me look. Hang on. Earthen Textures. No, that's the name of the stamp set. Earthen Elegance, which is in the suite that goes with this stamp set. But I mean, it's basically the same card, but I just used designer series paper in the background that had a little bit more movement. And then I added this piece, which is just one of the dies. I just thought it would be fun. This one probably should have been at more of an angle, but it had glue on it, and so I tapped it accidentally, and so there it was going. So anyway, so this is my other card. So I was thinking about these, and I thought I don't want to do exactly the same thing. You guys already saw how to do this one, and this is not really that much different, but I am going to do a similar card. I am going to do it in portrait style. So I've already pre-cut. I'm using Pool Party, and I cut out the pieces in Pool Party instead of the watercolor paper. And look what I did. I stamped this image that we used here. Well, let me grab this. It's easier. And I stamped it in Pretty Peacock on the Pool Party. And it's still watercolored. And in fact, it gave it more of a mottled look, if you guys can see that. Let me try to zoom where there's better lighting. Can you guys see how it, especially this one, it looks watery, like, I don't know. But I liked it, and I thought, well, that's cool. So I'm going to try to do something similar to that with these pieces. It's a guess if this is going to work out or not. Also, I grabbed another piece of that designer series paper, and I'm going to be using that on here, but I'm going to mat it on some basic white, all right, before I put it on there. And I have a piece for the inside, of course, which I'm going to add a little bit of leftover on there. So I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing. But here's the thing. I popped this out for the sentiment like we did on the other ones. And I'm not that crazy about it, but I think it might work as an outline. So these are the things I am going to attempt to do today. So I grabbed from my favorite stamp set. This might be too big because of what I'm going to do. Go to Greetings. And I have it here. Here we go. Go to Greetings. So I think I might want to, well, no, hopefully that's going to work. Maybe I'll do this Thinking of You because I'm going to cut it. This fits, by the way, it will fit in this die. It does fit. Just so you guys know, you can get it to fit in there. But I'm going to be doing some trimming. So we're going to put that one down. Also, here's a tip. It is Tiny Tip Tuesday, so here's another tip. These are hard to read necessarily when they're like this. So I put TOY for Thinking of You by those, Note by the other ones, and Thank You. And then there's a hello. I didn't do anything with hello. So I'm trying to remember which of the Thinking of Yous will fit the way I'm thinking now. There we go. That one will work. So I am going to take this and I'm going to stamp it in Pretty Peacock. Because I hope it's going to work out. So I'm going to stamp it down here because I have a pretty good size sheet there. Thinking of You. I love this stamp set. It's so beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is I want to make it smaller than this. And I've showed you similar tricks like this before. But just in case, I'm going to show you again. And I'm going to take my mini cut and emboss. And I think I need a sticky note or my... Here it is. My Post-it note. I think I've showed this to you guys before. I got it on Amazon. It's not cheap. I think this was like $7. Although it's Prime Day. It could be on sale. I don't know. I didn't look. But I think I will because I do like it. And I doubt it's on Prime. Prime I don't know if this works for you guys, but Prime very rarely has stuff I really want. I don't need a TV. So, you know, there's that. So now, if you guys can see this, let me zoom again. I am going to position this so that it is, I still want it centered, I think, because of the way the curvature is. So, but I'm going to move it up and tape it in place. Move that down so I don't mess those up. Okay. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to move it in the other direction to make it thinner. So I'm going to try to make it thinner this way. But I'm trying to keep the curve about the same. And you'll see why with what I'm doing in a minute. I'm going to end up cutting off, I think, some edging. But I just want it to be a little bit smaller. Trying to line up that curve. And you know how I feel about perfectionism, but sometimes you got to at least make the good old college try, right? Hey, Crystal, hi. I could only see your comment because I was standing. It's not showing up on my tablet for some reason. Okay, so there we go. Move that out of the way and zoom back down. All right, so now I have that piece trimmed a little thinner than the pool party one. And I'm going to save that because I can use it again. All right. Stuff everywhere. So it's going to go onto this piece, and now I just need to decide how I'm going to do that. I think it goes this way. Okay. I think I am going to trim it off just a smidgen, and I can see that if I line it up edge to edge, see how it's crooked here? So I'm going to, sorry. I am so like, I don't know what it is with live videos. I think I've got everything together and then I don't. So I'm going to eyeball this. Nobody panic. Except me. Okay, that was a little off that way. Let's hope I don't keep cutting until it looks ridiculous. Okay, so see, now I kind of have it close enough for me. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm going to try to keep it straight. That is close enough to make me happy. If it does not make you happy, spend all the time you want making it perfect. But you know what I feel about that. I don't know why I'm not seeing comments on my tablet, so I apologize. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not seeing them unless I stand up, which is very odd. And then my glue is over here. Okay, so now I'm going to start gluing stuff. Super simple. So far this isn't too different from what we did on World Card Making Day, right? I've got all the same pieces that that Shannon and I think Corey was with Shannon had. Those are all the people who presented on that event work for Stampin' Up. They are part of our what's called okay, they're DMs. They're demonstrator support managers or something like that. I don't know why, I can't remember now. But anyway, if you've seen that awesome deal on getting the starter kit, I mean, think about that. I don't have the numbers in front of me like I did on my video that I posted the other day, but it's like under, I want to say under $65 or around $65, and you get $125 worth of stuff. Not to mention the $77 event that you'll get free. So I'm going to have to do the math, and I'm going to post it to you guys because it is an amazing deal to be able to get that much product. You guys know what I'm doing. This is the scrap that I cut off because I trimmed this down. I'm sorry. I should be telling you what I'm doing, right? This is going to go on the inside. Excuse me. Then I'm just trimming off the tails. But anyway, honestly, you guys, even if you're thinking, I don't know that I want to be a demonstrator, be a hobby demonstrator. Buy with a discount. The holidays are coming up, and the reality is we have quarterly minimums, right? Which we can talk about, but they go by, for new demonstrators, it's your first full quarter. So since October starts the quarter, but we're already into the month, they're not counting this as a full quarter. So your minimum will not need to be met until March. How cool is that, right? Okay, so now this is just going to go on the inside, just because, you know, decorating the inside is really nice. So let me know if you have any questions about that. You know how to reach me, MemoryINKers@gmail.com. Comment here. Call me if you have my phone number. If you don't have my phone number, direct message me. I can reach out to you by phone if that's what you want to do. Okay. Also, free shipping. If you're not interested in doing that, there's free shipping right now. There's free shipping on your kit too. But here's the thing, you guys. Free shipping on a $75 order. So you have to pay $75 to get free shipping yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? Plus tax. You can spend less than that on the one size, because there's two options, remember, and get $125 instead of $75. You still won't pay shipping, and you'll be able to buy at a discount through the holidays. You'll get to go to that free demonstrator event, which I will tell you will be different than what you guys saw on Saturday, because that was a customer event. It was, but this one, they're going to show us what's coming. They'll give us, obviously, business tips and things like that too. But to me, I don't understand why, if you're spending $75 to get free shipping, you don't just think about purchasing the starter kit. Purchasing the starter kit does not mean that you have to do what I do. So I know I'm talking about it a lot, but it's like such an amazing deal. Okay, so now I have some pool party ribbons. You see, I've got that. I'm going to go landscape with this one, you guys. So, just going to pop that off like that. And I'm kind of setting everything up because I'm trying to decide if I'm going to, what I'm going to do where. And I may decide I only want one of these or none of these. I don't know. I just had them ready. So these I'm going to color, I hope. So there we go. I don't know about these, you guys. I don't know that I want them. Let me see what they're like without it. I think I'm going to do it without it. We'll see. We'll see when I go to put it all together. So, okay, now I want to watercolor these. So, what did I do with my napkin? Here it is. I have a little bit of paper towel, just like they did in the Stampin' Up! Event. Now, here's one thing that I've concluded. They had us pre-fold this awesome die, but I found on this one, I did it after, and I think it pops better. I like the way it came out. I'm also going to show you a little trick about folding that so that it doesn't bend where you don't want it to bend. All right, so now here is my, maybe this will work. Maybe. I am going to use, I forgot to grab the other pencil marker. There it is. Okay. So I've got Lemon Lolly, and I have other colors on here. Move that one. I'll leave that one because I know I'm going to use it again soon. All right, so I'm going to take the Lemon Lolly just like they did, and instead of squeezing the stamp pad, I'm going to use my Stampin' Right marker, and then instead of the water painter, which you can use if you want, but remember, I'm not using watercolor paper. I am going to use Wink of Stella, and we're going to see how this does. I don't know how well the shine is going to show up on here, and see, it's not blending as pretty. I know it isn't. I know. But let's just see what happens. Let's have some fun and see if we can make this still look pretty. I think I need some more lemon on there. This is Lemon Lolly, you guys, and Wink of Stella. And you probably can't see it, but it is a little bit glittery. Not a lot, and it definitely does not show up well on video. You guys know that. It just doesn't. So right now it looks like a marijuana leaf. It's just my personal opinion. So I'm going to do some more Lemon Lolly on this little wheat stalk. And I kind of want a lot of the Lemon Lolly on this one, because wheat stalks are not pool party colored, right? They're not. So I think I might need some more. I have my other Wink of Stellas handy because all of them are getting to their end. So I thought I'll just have them all. I think I have another new one somewhere too. Yep, I can hear this one. Can you hear it? It's about out. So let me grab and see if there's anything in one of the other ones that I have sitting here. This one feels heavier. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one is juicier. So there we go. Yep, there's some juice. Maybe a little too much juice. I don't know. We will see. But like I said, I definitely want this to have more of the yellow. And of course, it's not coming out yellow. You guys can see that. It's because it's on the pool party, it is coming out more of a green. And I'm okay with that. And I'm going to make sure that this stem looks more green. I should do that on this one too. Now they are going to get cut off, just so you know, because they're going to hang farther than I want. So I've got that. Now I'm going to clean off this a little bit. It really didn't get too dirty. And now I am going to do some pretty peacock on here with the Wink of Stella. And I'm going to start out just kind of going up the fold line with them. This is a lot wetter than the first one that I used. So we're going to see if we can get it to be a little more blendy. So now that's what I'm going to try to do with it, is sort of blendy it out. Now it's not going to blend like the watercolor paper, you guys. It's just not going to, because it is not watercolor paper. Okay, I have to get that marijuana leaf look out of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more color down in here and let it bleed up in here a little bit more. Can you guys see it though? It is glittery. I'm hoping you guys can see that it is. Oh, I hope you can see that. To me that looks, let me stand up and see what you guys can see. There we go. See all that glitter? Cool, right? So cool. Hi, Jane. Okay, so now I don't want to do the pretty peacock on this one. So I'm going to use the pecan pie. Whoops, wrong side. And I'm going to use my Wink of Stella again. And I'm going to be a little more careful this time, so that maybe, try that. There we go. I can get a little bit more subtle. And I like to kind of just make wheat marks off to the side a little bit. And it kind of gives it more of the wheat, because wheat is pretty, right? It's sort of grassy looking, and it's really pretty, I think. Oh, that might have been a little much on that one, but it's okay. It'll still work. And I'm going to grab some of that down here for the stems. But this is very glittery now, you guys. It's very glittery. And I'm just cleaning off my Wink of Stella tip, just like you do a blending brush or your water painters. So now I have all of my pieces. So here's what I'm going to do. I've already adhered this to some basic white. And the reason I did that is because I knew I wanted to add ribbon. And sometimes when you fold ribbon over designer series paper, it's going to give you a lump, and I didn't want the lump. So now here's where I have to decide, am I going to even use these? Maybe if I turn it this way, they will look better. Let me see. So I'm just laying it out. Let's move you up a little bit. I don't know. I am not sure that I feel like I want them on there. I wanted to use the same elements, but I don't like them. Does anybody agree with me? I don't like them. So, ta-da! So there we go. We're just going to do something different. I could turn it and go portrait, but I cut my ribbon for landscape. Not that that matters a whole lot. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of like that. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to go with that. So the reason, one of the other reasons I wanted to do this is because I've done things where I tell you I case it. Oh, I was going to show you that trick. Where you copy and stamp everything. So this is pretty much, it's cased from the original, as was this, but now this one's going to look different too. Plus it's got the Wink of Stella, which I think is a really fun tip for coloring. All right, now here's my tip to do this. Grab yourself a ruler, a thin ruler. I love these little metal ones. I have a few different ones. And go to the stem area and the, I'm gonna zoom a little bit. So you guys, oh, I flipped. You don't want to see my ceiling. There we go, that's a little better. Okay. So I'm going to go to the stem area, and there's a fold in there. And I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to hold this because it helps me to fold it all. Because when I don't get the fold down here right. It just, it wants to be all stupid, for lack of a better term. Then I'm going to fold it back, and then I can sort of squeeze. Do the same thing on this one. And then fold it back. And I can keep folding. You got to be careful because it will tear. But I'm going to keep folding it back on itself. Like so. So that's what I'm just going to keep doing that. So that I can get it done quicker, and you guys don't have to watch me do this all day. Sometimes you got to just keep playing with it along the way, and it is a little moist because it's got Wink of Stella on it, so it's got some moisture there. But see how it's giving you more lift and more, this is helping me get a straighter fold than if I were to just try to fold it on my own. It keeps it from going where, folding where I don't want it to fold, if that makes sense. Y'all aren't talking, so. I don't know what's going on. So you guys, I have a big team shoebox swap coming up next week. It's a week from tomorrow, and I sent out an email. You are invited to attend, but I do need to know pretty soon if you think you would like to come and play with us. We are going to have a good time, and I normally don't buy food for team meetings, but I am ordering pizza. It's not really on my Weight Watchers, but it's okay. All right, so that was my trick to folding this. All right. I thought I was zoomed. I guess I unzoomed when I flipped over. All right, so now I have all my pieces, and I did bend that, but it's okay. So I want to decide, are these going to go under the ribbon? I think they are. I think I want them under the ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm just going to put glue right here. on this part right there. There it goes. And some on the stem, because I want it to still be able to lift up, right? And then this one is going to go on dimensionals. Now, if you wanted to, you could do like some bendy stuff with this also. This is just me playing. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but why not give it a try? I'm going to do that. And so I don't know if you can see, but I kind of have it curvy. And I'm going to use dimensionals to put them behind where I lifted. So I'm going to grab my scissor tips because my take your pick tool is not nearby. Is that not just like always, right? Okay. And then I'm just going to put, I think I'm going to put one right there. Now, hopefully this is going to do what I think it should. I'm going to put a little adhesive here and right here to hold that part down. Let's see what happens. So this was only a semi-planned card, you guys. Semi-planned. Okay, so now let me reinforce these curvies that I wanted to have as curvies. And set that there. Whoops. So I didn't take the sticker off that. Did I take it off that one? I did. Okay. So now we've got that. Now I can put on my ribbon. And I'm going to be using some of this is the Seal Plus, because that's just the one I grabbed. Seal or Seal Plus, either one will work. And I'm going to have this kind of go over like that, so I can still see the sticks even when I put the happy birthday on. I think that's going to work, or thinking of you, that's right. Now I have to think about it. Nope, I do. I want it up higher. Okay, so that's about where I want it. Now when I do ribbon, I like to flip it back over so I can kind of Steven it out. So there's that. Then some liquid glue. So basically, today I showed you a couple of tips. One is obviously that you can, case a card, copy a card, and make it your own. And the other is using Wink of Stella. Sometimes instead of the water painters will give you a nice shiny glow. I also showed you how to use your ruler to fold things that will sometimes help you with your creases. That is always good, in my opinion. I'm trying to, I think that'll go down there. Trying to sort of stay off the ribbon, kind of. Looks a little funky, I know. But, okay, I can put one over here. All right. And then, of course, I have some gems. You can't have a card without gems. Even this happy birthday, which I thought was kind of masculine, I did use some matted looking gems. I don't have the name of them in front of me. I am sorry, but I will look and tell you. So we've got those. And then I have gems for this. Here they are. And the other gems I used were called, on this one, they were called the Classic Matte Dots. I knew there was matte was in that name. All right, so for this one, I could leave it or I could use the white mats, depending on who you're going to send it to. I'm going to see if I like these. These are the glossy dots, and they have them in Pool Party. So I'm going to see what I think of that. I think I'm going to like it. So this is how I test. Yep, I like that. They almost look like little water drops, don't they? I really like them. These are fun. Okay, so there you go, you guys and gals. And I don't know why. Where did we start saying guys all the time? I know I was doing it in my youth. So here are my cards today. I hope you like them. I think they're all a little bit different. But it is still a copy of what we did on Saturday. What is your personal opinion? Maybe I'll post this as a picture and ask you guys. So, all right. Have a wonderful and blessed day. You all know how to find me. MemoryINKers.com is where you go to shop. Remember, free shipping on a $75 order continues today and tomorrow. But if you're going to order $75, why not get $125 for less than $75? And get the starter kit. Does not mean you're a demonstrator. Please know that. Of course, it doesn't mean you won't end up being one because, you know, here I was. So, all right, you guys. See you soon. Have a blessed and wonderful day.